Hey guys! So, I know it's been a long time, and I've had messages and comments again about, Sandy, we miss you. Okay, here's the thing. I started some vlogs, especially last week, but I was never able to complete any of them. I'll tell you why here in a minute. First, let me pick up this pillow. And it's been a very nice day so far. Carly and I went and we went to the bank this morning. We went to the post office. I had to mail bills and cards out because I have a niece and a nephew graduating and a niece that's getting married this Saturday. And right there, I got that all hosed off. That's from my fireplace. So I've just been doing some cleaning today, and my pellet stove, I haven't given that a good cleaning yet. Even when we had the wood stove, I usually waited till like May, June, and then I would clean everything, make sure that we were totally done using it. And believe it or not, we actually used this pellet stove 2-3 times, I think, in May, because remember it was really cold, I was telling you guys. So anyway, so I finally have that all cleaned off. When the gate thing is dry, I'll bring that back in. I've done some laundry today. Adam's off work. Carly's off work. Carly's off work till Thursday because of her back. She has arthritis in her back. And Joe's off today. He was off yesterday too. So I called a pest control guy. This one service that dropped off one of these things, you know, they put on your door. Anyway, he sprays for all bugs, and including those wretched beetles that we've had over the last couple summers. And usually, well, not usually, because it's just been the last couple summers, they've been really bad here. And the last 2 summers, I think they started about this time in June, because it's like the leaves no sooner were full on the plum trees and that sort of thing, the crepe myrtles. That they start chewing everything up. And my one crepe myrtle, the whole front part of it, they chewed the leaves and the bud part all the way down to like the quick of the branch, that no leaves grew. So it looks like it's all dead. It probably is all dead by now because no leaves came. And I found some landscapers. What was it, last week? No, I think it was the Friday before that, because they said it'd be about a week and a half before they get here, and hopefully this week they're coming. So anyway, these couple landscapers that are going to do some trimming and that sort of thing for me, they're going to cut all that dead stuff out of the one crepe myrtle and do some other things. They're going to do a lot of yard work for us in the landscaping, and their price is really, really good. And after they get done doing what I've asked them to do, they're going to come back. They're going to take care of my tree line and, you know, just a bunch of other things. So I got the landscapers coming. This pest control guy, he comes, and again, he sprays for all bugs, but especially those beetles. And you know something else he sprays for? He sprays for mosquitoes, which is really good, because I don't care how many citronella things you buy, the mosquitoes, they still come out and they still fly around you. And my deck, we used to sit out on the deck all the time in the summer, and we sit out until the mosquitoes start, you know, getting really bad, and then we don't sit out anymore. And I'm tired of that because the evenings are so nice and I like sitting outside and enjoying my time out there. So I told Harry, I said, I'm getting the mosquito spray stuff, because they go all in your landscaping, all out in your yard, to destroy all mosquitoes, their eggs, everything. So what else is new other than that? Harry, he had a trip to, what was it, Charlotte, a couple weeks ago. He's in Colorado right now. And I'm going to go sit outside here in a little bit because most of my work is done now. Okay, so I was going to tell you guys why I haven't been vlogging. For those of you that have been subscribers for a while now, you will remember me telling you in a video, and it's been since this year, that I talked about stress. You know, there's stress that, you know, we get stressed in our lives, right? Whether it's from your job, whether it's from family members, whether it's from friends or whatever, you know, stress always comes along the way. And you have to deal with those things the best that you can, which I do. When it's not a thing that's causing stress, but rather a person that causes stress, you know, it's just best not to say anything. Even in a vlog, it's just best not to even vlog and say anything, because then when you're stressed out, then you get tempted that you want to say something, because you just want to say something to somebody. But the thing is, you know, you have to grin and bear it. You find those that are closest to you, and we do have, you know, close family members, close friends that, you know, that I'm able to share with. But anyway, the stress is back. Let's just put it that way. The stress is back. So anyway, so if you see me, you know, having to disappear for a while, that's why. So anyway, I'm just back on to tell you guys that I am okay. I'm still here. Everything is fine, except for the stress stuff, that the unwanted things in your life. That's bad. But I'm giving you an update, and I don't know. I'm going to try to vlog as much as I can. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. But if, you know, I'm going away for another week or two or something like that, just say a prayer for Sandy and her family, because we need it. And we could use all the prayers, you know, that people would give to us. Good morning! It's Tuesday. It's a nice sunny day out. You're going to hear Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in the background because Alex is watching TV in the family room today. I thought I'd start out the day by showing you some products that I have either used up or that I'm liking right now, because I have things in my way that I want to throw out. So the first thing is, and I've showed this to you guys I think before, when I was doing my bathroom organizing. I just did a recent video of that. And I talked about Dr. Teal's. He has the Epsom salts too, with the matching bubble bath, the foaming bath. And I mentioned in that video how much I like those Epsom salts. They're very good. And I think they do what it says. You know, the lavender I think is for to get a good night's rest, because it's the aroma that comes from it. This one is comfort and calm. And I think that when I have my bath and I'm using the chamomile, it's comforting and calming. They have another one, another brand. It's for like aches and pains. I've used that one too, and that actually is pretty good when I have like, you know, joint pains and things like that, and I try to use that. So anyway, the Dr. Teal's, I got that over at Walmart. This you can get anywhere that they sell Maybelline. This is a face primer. It's the Instant Age Rewind. And when it comes out, it's like a pink little gel. And you don't need too much of it. Maybe about the size of a pea, seriously. And if you just dab, 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 and then the rest of it. And then if you just take your fingers and just blend, it really does cover the whole face. I mean, if you need a little bit more than that, but you don't need a whole lot. That's the thing. This is a really good face primer. And another thing. This is something that I really like. I have tried all different kinds of BB creams, CC creams, and that sort of thing. This one is L'Oreal. This one I have found to be the absolute best. When it comes out white. And I put enough that covers, you know, just about, you know, the whole surface of my tip of my index finger here. And then I take it again and I just dab, 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 like that, and then take my fingers. And the thing that's nice, it comes out white, but when you smooth it on, it comes out like the color of foundation. And as a matter of fact, what I have on my face today, I have on this, and then I use just concealer under my eyes. I use the Revlon Correcting Stick, which is kind of like a foundation stick, but, you know, I just come up like in a triangle like that, and just blend it all in. And then I put on my Physicians Formula powder. That's it. That's what's on my face today. I did not put on foundation today because it does have enough color in it. So let me show you that. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little dab of this, you know, just like that, just to give you an idea. And I'm going to use the back side of my arm here, and so we'll just pretend this is, you know, part of my face. And then you just blend it in, and it starts out white, and then it goes into a color. And if you get, you know, the shade that's most closest to your face, you see, that's what it does, and it will blend in pretty nice. So of all the BB creams that I have used, I have found this one to be my absolute favorite of all of them. So I wanted to show you guys this product that I'm loving. These are gone. This is gone. This is a gone product. This is Bold House Farms. I get this over at Walmart. Oh my goodness, this stuff is so good. It's like, you know, if you like mango, it's like mango that's been put in a puree blender thing and put in here. It's like drinking just a mango. It's wonderful, but it's not all mango because they tell you on the side it's 1.5 mango, then it's 1/4 apple, 1 orange, and half of a banana, and they take that and they blend it all up, and that's what's in here. And it is 180 calories. So I use this as a snack or like right now I haven't had breakfast and it's already 8:53. I've been drinking coffee. This is going to be my breakfast probably, and then I'll eat something at lunch. But this is really good, and if you like mango, this is really, really good. They got all different kinds of flavors, and I've tried almost all of them. They're really good. I also wanted to show you this. I think I've talked about this in another video, a video that I do my preps. What you need to know about Knox gelatin. You can use Knox gelatin as a substitution for an egg. Did you know that? So for any of you out there that you know, you're doing any kind of prepping or anything, keeping things away in case, you know, things go bad here in life, which kind of looks like. Have you guys seen what's going on in Venezuela? And those folks are standing in humongous lines at the grocery store just to get food. Their stores are, you know, pretty bare basically as it is, and then people are standing in line. They are having a problem with food shortage there. I don't think their economy is doing so well. Their economy supposedly is tied in with Brazil, which is a neighboring country, and Brazil also is doing really bad financially. There's a thing, I haven't researched all of it out, but there's a thing going on with England at the moment, and perhaps maybe wanting to leave the EU, and there's just other countries that are just doing bad. Africa, Kenya, a lot of their banks are collapsed. I think, I have a friend from Kenya, and on social media, and he was telling me, I think he was saying that even some of their banks have already even closed. So, you know, it's getting really bad. And, you know, it doesn't matter what they tell you on the news, oh, things are stable. Things in the world, economically, they are not stable. And I have shared so many times over the years, you know, with my friends, you know, it's just a good idea. It's good to buy things and have them stored away. But, you know, for example, you know, so that, you know, you can have a snack, your kids can have a snack. I'm just throwing this out as an example. Brownie mixes, how much is it a box to buy brownie mix? $1.25, $1.50 at the most, if even that. Sometimes you can get those things on sale for like $1. And cake mixes, that sort of thing too. You know, you can get those things at a pretty reasonable price, even on sale. And the thing is, with brownie mix and cake mix, what do you need for those? You need water, you need some oil, so especially if you stocked up on some oil, and you need eggs. Eggs is the thing that, you know, because they're considered a perishable, you know, when you buy eggs, I think you can keep eggs in your refrigerator for like 5 weeks. And now they're putting expiration dates or the best buy time to use them. And they last for several weeks. But anyway, if a person runs out of eggs, and say that you want to have a snack or something for your family, and you have some brownie mixes. Let's just use brownie mix. You have brownie mixes. You bought up a whole bunch. But you have oil, obviously you have some water, but you don't have any eggs because your eggs now are gone. That's where this becomes your friend. And one packet of this mixed with, I think it's a tablespoon plus a teaspoon of warm water, and you mix it and you just let it set for like a minute or two. You know that it gels because it's gelatin, and you can put that in your brownie mix and use that for your egg. So it's just a little trick. I thought I'd tell you guys about it. And yeah, I am one of these people. I'm not a doom and gloomer, though, you know, when you have to tell people things that are going on in the world because things are ugly in the world, let's face it, come on, things are ugly in the world. And the thing is, people don't want to know about it. People just want to shut their ears and their eyes to everything because nobody wants bad news in life. But the thing is, you really do have to be aware of your surroundings, of everything that's going on in the world, because you do need to prepare yourself. And I have been telling my friends for quite some time about being, you know, prepared for things. And I'm not one of these like preppers like you see on TV that, you know, they got the bunkers. I'm not that. But do I have things stored away and things that, you know, yeah, you know, you're just smart. For example, let me just show you up here. See, this is my brown rice. I keep a lot of rice. These are my lentils. I got a lot of lentils and beans. But is that all that Sandy has as far as lentils and beans? No, this is what we currently are eating right now. But I have other lentils and beans put away. And these things are inexpensive. And they're legumes. What's real special about legumes? Legumes are a protein. And, you know, your body needs all of the food groups to sustain itself, really. You know, all the vitamins and nutrients are in all four of the food groups. But one of the main things that your body really needs is protein. And you can get protein in peanut butter. So, like, stock up on some peanut butter. Stock up on some nuts. Only thing is, nuts, what I do when I stock up on nuts, I put them in my freezer. Because nuts, really, their shelf life is about a year. After a year, they begin to taste bitter and rancid. So I put mine in the freezer. I keep yeast on hand with some flour and extra sugar because you can always make bread that way, you know. Let's talk about the Greece economic crisis that took place this time last June. What happened? Well, the Greeks saw that they were having problems in their country, and they went running to their stores to stock up on things, and the shelves became bare pretty quickly. At least that's what I saw on news reports. And the main two things, there were three main staples that were gone like this, and Greeks had a hard time getting their hands on it. Flour, sugar, and rice. Flour, sugar, and rice. Those were the main things that they took before they took anything else from the stores. And why? Because you can make bread. You have the rice, you know, to also help sustain your body and that sort of thing. Those are the three main staples that they were out of very quickly at the stores. And so, you know, think of those things. And quite frankly, rice is pretty inexpensive. Buy up a whole bunch of rice, you know. Buy up legumes. Legumes are your protein, you know. And what do you need to cook legumes? Well, you just need water to cook your legumes. And, you know, I add salt and different things to, you know, season it up and that sort of thing. So anyway, I don't want to get into too much of the whole prepping thing because I have done videos over the last several years regarding, you know, my thoughts on prepping to the point that to have things on hand to sustain yourself, not for like years. Like I said, I'm not one of those kind of preppers, but to sustain yourself for a period of time that if banks are closed, so that You know, if banks are closed, stores are going to be closed. And sometimes maybe stores are going to close before banks are going to close. You see what I'm saying? And then what are people going to do? What are they going to do? They can't get to a store. So it's just like the people in Venezuela. Those people are resorting to eating their pets right now, which is a scary thought. And this kind of thing could end up, you know, getting a worldwide crash. They've been talking about it. So anyway, that's all I'm going to share. I'm not going to be a doomer gloomer because I'm not a doomer gloomer. And the thing is, if you think ahead and you prepare yourself ahead, then there is no reason for doom or gloom, because when those days get here, then you are fine. So that's just my thoughts on it, and I just wanted to share that with you, especially in regard to this. That is in the place of eggs, and that is a good thing to have on hand. Just thought I'd just show you this while we're talking about prepping. We had gone to Costco over the weekend, or no, it was last week, I think. Yeah, it was a week ago. Anyway, I just haven't taken these downstairs yet, but this is sugar, and this one here is flour, and these are 50-pound bags. And I've shown in a video many years ago how I store that. You can store them in those buckets, but then you got to buy the buckets. And if you buy buckets, don't get the buckets with those lids that you put on that it's supposed to be for like long term. It takes like a screwdriver and a wrench and all that to open. It's a pain in the neck. They have other buckets with lids that you can use. Let me show you, because I keep them actually in my laundry room. Somebody's come in here because he needs more crackers. He sees his, I bought you bubbles, didn't I? You just now found those. What is that? That's Nemo. These are clothes from the factory. And there's Dory, but we have one at a time. We'll go outside and do that later, okay? Yeah, he shouldn't be able to open these. These things are pretty tight, but I'll still keep an eye on it. You can just play with that. So, okay, anyway, so you can order these lids off of Amazon. You can also get the buckets off of Amazon. Now, I have like the 6-gallon buckets, which are, you know, it's a little bit taller. But when I ordered these, I just ordered... No, don't give that to the girly. He's giving this cracker to Chloe. Here is my buckets. One of my buckets, and this is the red one. This one is for the sugar. I have a green lid, and that's for my flour, but they come in 6 different colors. So like if you wanted to store beans in one, rice in one, that sort of thing, they come in different colors so that you know what's what. These will probably work on my 6-gallon buckets, but I went ahead and when I ordered these, I just ordered new buckets, and these are 5-gallon buckets. So the 6-gallon buckets are just a little bit higher, so it's no big deal. But this comes in 2 pieces. This rim snaps on here, and then there's your lid. And they're called Gamma Seal. And see, there they are in the different colors. So you can store pet food or any kinds of dry foods. You can use it for paint, you know, use them for whatever. So anyway, this is where I keep my sugar. Okay, and I knew that there was something else I wanted to share with you guys, and I forgot. So I used to buy Millstone coffee. It comes like, you know, in all different kinds of flavors. You can get roasted, yeah, I guess like house blend, but they come in the different flavors and everything too. And one flavor, I used to love it, and I would have to make that coffee whenever Harry would go out of town. Because Harry, when he drinks coffee, he's a coffee person. He doesn't want no flavors in his coffee. If he drinks tea, he wants no flavors in his tea. He just wants straight up coffee or tea. And so Millstone has this flavor. It's called Chocolate Velvet. And I couldn't find it for the longest time. And I found it again at Christmas. Matter of fact, my friend Jenny from Ireland, when I sent you that other box, and I hope you got it, I put that coffee in there because I wanted her to try it. But anyway, it must be a thing that they just do now for the holiday. Now, you can buy it online, and I'm thinking I might have to go online, but I don't know if I need to go online now, because I was combing through the grocery stores again looking, and I was over at Walmart and trying to even look over there, and nobody's carrying Millstone. And like I said, it must just be now at the holidays that they do it. But I saw Dunkin' Donuts has chocolate glazed donut. So in other words, because you know it's Dunkin' Donuts, they have their chocolate glazed donuts. In other words, they're just telling you it's a chocolate flavored coffee. Let me tell you something. I opened this up yesterday, or no, the night before, to make my coffee. And because I always prepare it the night before, so when we get up in the morning, it comes on automatically, or I just push a button. But anyway, I put it up, you know, in there. I went upstairs and I got ready for bed and everything. And as I was up in the hallway to come down the stairs, seriously, I smelled it. It was like, because when I first opened this bag, oh, the chocolate coffee aroma that came out of it was so strong. It was so good. And just sitting in my coffee pot over there, seriously, upstairs in my hallway, I could smell it as I was coming down the stairs. And this, like, I opened my cabinet over there to pull this out, and I seriously can smell it. But if you like to try different flavors of coffee, and especially if you like chocolate, this is so good. It is so, so good. You might not like it, but Sandy likes it. Sandy likes it quite a bit. So I'm looking. Did I get anything else recently that I wanted to show you guys? I don't know. All I did was roll the hose back up. The water's really cold still, and I thought, you know, he'd wait till the pool water warmed up. I just put the hose away, and I came in, he was already in here with his clothes. Is that fun? Let's go get your boat and your fish. We have them over here in your toy box. Here's a boat. And we have a couple fish. Oh, what's this thing? This is a octopus. And we got a Nemo. We got a fish. And we got another fish. Oh, you know what? We have a bucket too. Why not? Okay. That's part of his fishing pole that's broken. There! Want your bucket too? Alrighty, there's Bubbles. I threw his Nemo thing in there. There. You got Nemo in your hand too. Alright, well he's going to play over here. I'm going to sit on the swing.